Hello everyone, welcome to Data Discovery. At this video, we are going to see the project related to NLP. NLP is called as a natural language processing, in which by using a text, whatever the data that we are having, we need to convert into a vector by using a encoding techniques, and then after text to vector, we used to say that, and then after we need to detect it. So this project is called as a emotions detection. Anyways, I will be sharing my data set, that whatever that I have used to detect, that I will be sharing in the description box. This will be my GitHub link. You can directly clone my GitHub, and you can even clone my the .ipynb file also. But you can see it in my left hand side in the data set format. You will be seeing a train.text test and validation txt file. So it is not a csv file. If you need to convert from .txt to .csv, and then after you will be stored it in the data frame, and while segregating it, you need to segregate in the format of semicolon. Like whatever the data is present before the semicolon, that is the input data, and based on that you need to detect it. So the sadness, the anger, love, fear, joy, this all are the detected part. That this are nothing but the output. I feel romantic too, it will be the detection. The emotions will be love. So this how we need to detect it. So this project is completely based on NLP. So what all are the things that we need to use in NLP? I'll just give a quite recap. First, we need to import the libraries, and though it's stored in .txt format, so you need to convert it into .csv. Though there is more and more features in .csv to do the hyper tuning, it's better to convert in .csv. After once the conversion has been done, okay, I'll give just small recap. Once the small once you have converted, then you do first of all pre-process the file, data clean the file, because it is the .txt format. So you will be having this all words in which only important words, and then after we need to convert text to a vector. So our ml model or dl model, that whatever we are using in an algorithm model, so over there they doesn't understand all the text format. They couldn't able to understand. So the procedure that we need to do it is like, we need to convert all the text into a vector form, into a number, by using some of the encoding text. We have n number of encoding techniques, like one hot encoding, and over here I have used the count vectorizer. So there is n number of vectoring techniques like label encoding. So based on that, we need to convert text to a vector, and then after we need to feed to the algorithm, and same appears to the test data, and then after we need to see with the performance matrix. So though this emotions detection that we have seen the data set, it's a part of a classification thing, because there is limited number of the emotions they have given. So it's a part of the classification. So even you can use it through neural network, and even we can do it by the ml model. So there is lots more to see, lots more to discuss related to this project. So let's get started. First, we need to import all the necessary libraries. So whatever the necessary libraries like NumPy, Pandas, regression, regex. We used to say regex is nothing but while cleaning a data. This regex will be most important thing. Anyways, I will be showing it practically also. And NLTK tokenization techniques all we need to use, and then after from NLTK.corpus import stop words or the inbuilt stop words, that whatever we will be using, that we will be using it. Anyways, you can create your own stop words also. And then after the porter stemmer, for stemming purpose, I have imported the porter stemmer. So let's start with the importing data set. So I had a single column containing both input and output values separated by a semicolon, and I segregated them by using a delimiter to create two separate columns. As I've said, that it's been segregated by the semicolon. So the input and output, we need to segregate, right? So because it's stored in one column only. If I will be showing in the .csv format, each and everything is stored in only one column, like the input and output, etc. So for that purpose, for segregation, I have segregated by using a semicolon. Okay. So here is the code in which what I have done. I have first read the file, then read the .txt file. So this is the most important thing. First, we need to read lines. Every line we need to read, and then after whatever the data has been, we need to feed into a data frame. So pd.data frame, by using a pandas, we have convert into a data frame. And then after the part, the txt file, whatever the words is there, this will be in the format of text, and this the output file, right? So what I have done, the output ones that I have labeled as emotions, and the input one, that is nothing but whatever it's saying, I'm feeling grossy or something like that. So it need to store in the format of tx. It's up to you, you can label it any feature, so there will be not any problem with any feature, but keep the name shorter as possible to identify it. And to do the pre-processing techniques, you need to use this word only, you need to use this thing again and again. For that purpose, keep it short. Okay, I have segregated by using a semicolon. Okay, semicolon on the left hand side, the part that is nothing but my zero index, so that will be stored in txt, and the semicolon the right hand side part, that is one. So this is the it's been stored in the emotions column. Okay, so this all are my unique output. So my in my complete data set, this is nothing but my training data set. In my training data set, I'm having around 16,000 rows. Okay, so from the 16,000 rows, I'm having only hardly unique emotions, that is nothing but joy, sadness, anger, fear, love, and surprise. Joy is comparatively higher than the other emotions. Okay, so first the tx that I have stored as an input. So what will be my first value? First, by using an index slicing, you can track any row, any column by using a slicing operation, as I've done it over here. So whether it's been stored properly or not, that you can check it. Like, it's been stored in the format of str, it's nothing but an object. Now let's start with the data cleaning and data processing. As I have said, that I'm using a inbuilt stop words, that whatever the stop words are there, you can see whatever the stop words are there, whether this stop word will be necessary or not. Based on that, you just create it. Okay, if that stop words doesn't feel good as the model that you are using, so create your own stop words, because some of the words are not at all necessary, but still they have used it. So it's up to you whether you need to use the inbuilt stopper by using NLTK techniques, or you're using your own stoppers. So now I am using the NLTK stoppers only. Okay, and then after I'm using NLTK. So NLTK tokenization will be most important, because tokenization techniques, like from the complete sentence, I will be traversing through each and every words. So for that, I will be tokenizing the word from each and every sentence, right? So over here I have used the porter stemming techniques that we know. Like, for example, if we are having the word as sleeping, so what it will do, what it will be doing, the ing word, it will be cut, then it will be showing in the format of sleep. Okay, so this is what the stemming words does. So over here also, I have traversed from each and every alphabets, the small and lower alphabet. I have split it, and I have tokenization into small thing. And then after, tokenization is nothing but from the complete sentence, you are segregating the word into small parts. Okay, so this is the simple idea of the tokenization. Okay, and the stemming from the tokenization word that you have, you are doing a stemming. You're doing a data cleaning, in which you are splitting the word, and then after this stemming techniques, you will apply that one word you will be getting as, over here you can see. So first word is humiliated. Over here, it's been stemmed, and you will be getting the word as humili. So you're appending into the corpus. Okay, now all the text, whatever it's been there, it's been stored in the corpus. It's a list from the list format. So why we are doing it? So first of all, we need, as I've said, we need to use the encoding techniques, like for converting the text to a vector. So for text to a vector, each and every text is not necessary for detecting the emotions. Not only emotions in in any NLP project, each and every text will be not necessary. So for that, we need to use only important words which will necessary, like all these stop words, like is in the whatever the articles is there, it's not at all necessary for doing the model building, for doing the prediction, detection, etc. So for that, all that need to be cut it off. So we are using only the important text. So over here also have done it. So now we need to convert anyways text to a vector, so I have used the count vectorization. Even you can use any other techniques, so I have just used it. We need to convert into an array. Okay. And as I've said, segregated the word into X and Y. So over here, like I haven't used the train test split format because my train data is already segregated and my test data is already segregated, as you have seen. Train test and validation it's been already segregated. So what you'll do first, you just take the train data, download it, and then after run all the procedure like encoding techniques, data cleaning, etc. things, and stored in the X and Y. Okay. And once you build the model, even do it for the test data also. Okay. You convert into a text to vector, and then the algorithm that's been built, so by using that you just predict it. By using that you can detect it. So as I've done it over here, I have separated the X and Y. So X will be nothing but my corpus value, this all terms, and Y is nothing but my emotions, this all. Okay. So it's been stored it over here. All my training, I've been trained and I've been converted into a vector, and then after I have stored an X and Y, and then after I'm doing a algorithm building. So in the algorithm building, I have used the naive Bayes techniques, that is one of the ML technique only. So you can use any technique. As I have said that if you have more and more amount of data set, at that moment it will be better that if you will be training with the all DL techniques. DL is comparatively a data hungry model. So if we have more and more amount of data, DL will be performing good than ML. So as I have said that here we have around 16,000 rows. So it will be better that we will be dealing with ML techniques only. So I have used the naive Bayes techniques, as I have checked with the decision tree, random forest, etc. But I found it naive Bayes is comparatively working well. So as I've done it over here, and then I have fit my model. The same procedure that I will be doing with my testing data. I will be converted into a CSV format, and then after I will be doing a data cleaning techniques, and I will be using the encoding techniques for converting text to a vector, and the Y test and X test I have labeled. Okay, now I will be predicting my model. So once I have done the predicting model by using a training data set, I will be checking the performance matrix, that is nothing but the precision, recall, F1 score, etc. So though my model is a classification type, so this all things are very important. If your model is in the format of regression, so at that moment you will be using some kind of R1 score, R2 score, etc. techniques. So over here I have used a precision in which you can see that is around 86 percentage, 88 percentage, something like that. So my model is comparatively working well. So do try it with more and more amount of ML model. All the inbuilt models are based on that also we can create it. So this is nothing but the by using NLP techniques we have detected the emotions. So do like, share, and subscribe to the data discovery. I will be coming more about the NLP, data science, etc. things. Thank you.